What's going on, everyone? AJ here. I wanted to do a quick design of the web version of the mobile app I'm creating. I started a new social media app. It's called Chad, and we have a mobile version, and I'm designing it. I'm designing the web version in Figma here. And you can see I have some screenshots of what the web version is going to look like. I have some symbols I've been playing around with. But what I really wanted to do is just kind of start designing the chat room, what our chat room page is going to look like. To give you a brief overview, Chad is allowing people to just kind of discover what's going on around them or connect with people in their surrounding location as well. So, for instance, if I open up Chat or I open up this web browser and you'd see a map similar to Google Maps, but these little circles here are kind of chat rooms. So the green stands for that event's live or that chat room owner is online, and the purple just stands for offline, pretty much. And then we have like basic, hey, create a new chat room, relocate to where you're actually located. This is the toggle menu button, which is right here. You can add filters to your map to show specific chat rooms that you want. You can jump to another location. You can search Chad. You can always like zoom out on this map and scan like the whole map and join chat rooms that are located in totally different places. But then we have notifications and a bunch of other stuff. But what I really want to do is design what happens when you click one of these bubbles, and that's this chat room page here so far. So we're gonna design this chat room, AJ's chat room. That's me. And I want to do this in Figma, and I want to show you how I kind of go about thinking of ideas on how to design something like this. So we have a lot of real estate on the website, on the web version here, unlike mobile. So I did want to enhance that and really show what we can do with that type of real estate. So for one, obviously, I'm gonna want to turn on my grid. I'm thinking about turning. Let's see. No, we don't want this. Whoops. Grid styles. Hold on. Sorry. Size 4. 4. Why is this not working? Oh, column stuff. Okay, so I went to grid column. Sorry, just getting acquainted with Figma. I'm kind of new to it. Been using like Sketch, Envision Studio a lot, and Envision Studio is great. It's a great design tool to add animation, but I don't think it's the greatest design tool to start creating wireframes. It's super buggy sometimes, and Sketch I just can't stand. So I'm happy Figma is really coming up to speed. I can easily integrate this into a new program, not new program, but a program called Principal. I kind of went from Sketch. I kind of am transferring from Sketch to Envision Studio to now Figma and Principal. Principal, hooks up with Sketch as well, but I want to get away from Sketch. But Principal adds this so much more animation and customization, which is why I really want to get going with that. But what I wanted to start with here is pretty much designing this chat room and how we want it to look, because this is going to be the main focus of Chad. So what I'm thinking here is I think I might change this to 4 and 4 columns. I think on this side what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the chat room features on this side, like in a little menu, along with the back button, which I'll probably move. And then I think on this side I'm gonna have some other options, maybe these are maybe some quick chat room options where this is more like chat room information. And then this is going to be the feed of chat. So definitely going to jump into that. What I did want to do is show you guys how I'm going to go about doing this. So I'm going to go, I usually go, I'm the type of designer that likes looking at other designers' work and then making it better. I don't do so well with just going off the fly. So what I've kind of done is I just typed in messaging and Dribble. And for those who don't know, Dribble's a great designing program that you can see what other designers are working on. So this is kind of has our theme. we got notifications, suggestions. I'm thinking this is kind of maybe something we can do. And then look, some features over here, right here, and then some direct messages. So maybe, we can start, I'm going to save this, add this to my little design bucket. Let's see, let's try and get one more. And then we'll go back and we'll start designing this. So let me just find one more. I want to see if there's an even cooler. Oh, kind of like maybe, hold on. Maybe we can go with, you know what? Let's see what this guy's about. A messenger remake. Okay, so we got some, maybe I can add shared photos and pin. Okay, so I think I know what I'm gonna do here. Okay, so let's go back to Figma. Oh, Figma. Let's just make these full screen, and let's make this full screen. So, for one, you can have the chat there. Let's draw a rectangle to hit around there. And then move this icon above so you can see it. Let's actually now hide the grids. So now I have this. Let's go over here and make this white. You're going to want to obviously add a shadow. Add a drop shadow. Let's make this 20. And let's move this over. Get rid of it on the y-axis, which is up and down. Let's move it over on the x-axis. So that you can kind of see it's kind of pushing this shows shadow that, there's a shadow there that you can see that, hey, this is clearly a menu, separating each little thing. And I kind of want to, I kind of like that. I'm actually going to move the chat over. So I'm holding an option so that I can see how far away this is from the menu. I think 50 would be a good separation. We're then going to hold an option and bring this over here and do the same thing. And then we're gonna, then this is the profile, so we're gonna raise that up as well. Okay, so now we can start kind of designing. How far is this? 140, so maybe this should be 140 as well. I'm holding in shift and using the arrows. It allows you to easily scoot something over. I'm gonna actually, so what I can do is I can click this bubble and then shift click this rectangle. And what that allows me to do is, should allow me to center this circle in this rectangle. We'll do the same thing over here. And as you can see, it's done that. Off by 1 pixel, but you won't be able to tell the difference. Okay, so what I can do is we have a bunch of different options for chat rooms, features, I mean. So if I can find, let's see here. I think I have some files here. Sorry, going through some other stuff. Hold on. Where is it? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna take these out. All right, so, and I'm gonna minimize this, and then I'm gonna open it up. So now I have 3 screens that I'm designing right in a row. So these are my symbols. Obviously, let me sign in real quick. Obviously, you can create your own symbols, but I always like finding little symbols like this so that we can easily, take from them and not waste any time. Not sure why Figma is being like this. So let me just get myself situated. I'm sorry, this is all happening. So hold on a second. Go back here, and of course it's not there. Okay, so anyway, we're just gonna use this. So hopefully that has the symbols we need. So there's a bunch in here. And what we're gonna look for first is we're gonna look for pin. Let's see. We want to add a pin feature. let's do, let's show, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna add notifications. I'm gonna add notifications, and then I'm gonna add notifications. Actually, maybe some sort of activity here. I kind of like that. Have activity here. What's going on in this chat room, and then I'm gonna have, maybe some files that have been shared in this chat room, like pictures or GIFs. So let's go here and let's do activity. This is size 35. Let's bump this down to 25. Let's then center it in here. And then we're going to replicate this little bubble here. Bring it over. Let's move this up. Okay. We're going to lower the size of this. I think this needs to be more 40. Due to the fact that there's not as much real estate, maybe even smaller. Let's try 30. And this is my profile. This is the chat room. Yeah, I like this. Activity, so this is pretty much saying this is the activity here in the chat room. It's actually working really well. Let's make this the purple font here. Perfect. And then let's move this guy. How far away? I always do 20 to 30 away from the outside borders here, due to the fact that that's just pretty much good spacing guidelines when it comes to design. It allows the user to, it's easier on the eyes, but it allows the user to easily toggle or look or, tap things that are near the top of the screen. I know mobile is big on that, but for this, this is a small window, so we don't have a ton of real estate. So we want to make sure we're really using it to the full advantage. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to say, I'm going to actually add my username. So let's do ajvicar913, and let's lower this to like 15. Might even need to go 14. And actually, you know what? That's what we'll have to do. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to say at ajvicar913. I'll make that bold. And then I'll say invited. Let's do Alexander 1 2 3 to the chat room. Okay. Right. So let's separate. Let's make this center. Let's center this. So that's now center. And then we're gonna make this bold. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna change the font. So that's looking kind of nice. And we're gonna make sure it's written like this. And we're gonna center it. Okay, perfect. And what I'm gonna do is, now that this is like this, bring this over. And it's about 10. Let's try to make it around 12. Give that nice little space. Just so that it doesn't, maybe even 15. So it kind of keeps it nice and clean. I'm going to then hold an option. And then I'm going to drag this down. I want to probably 20 pixel separation. Do the same thing. Same thing. Do this. And maybe we just show, let's see if we can get 7 in here. Maybe even 6. Actually, no. I'm actually going to keep this as just the 5, maybe most recent activity. Maybe this can be like a scrolling feature. I'll tell a developer like, hey, as more activity happens, just keep it scrolling up and down. So maybe this guy, let's make this, what if we did Alexander 1 2 3, and then have this say what symbols do I have? Okay, I got a heart. Here we go. Reacted to reacted with no sent. Let's do reacted. Let's do this. Reacted to AJ 913's message. So what's cool about the activity is when I'm thinking maybe when a user taps this, it takes them to that point of the conversation in the chat room. Since this is probably going to be super populated, and so what I can do here, obviously you can make a circle. This is how you add profile or create avatars in Figma, and I believe Sketch has this, and InVision Studio, and FramerX maybe, I believe. So when you create a circle, you just create it, right? Just click O, draw a circle, and then what you can do is it then gives you these design options. You go to fill and you tap the option. It's probably going to be a solid like this. You're going to want to hit this drop down menu and go to image. You can then choose an image, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose some images. Let's use another profile picture of me, so it's like a different user. And then I'm gonna have my co-founder on here, Jacob123. Let's do has favorited AJ's chat room. So what that means Jacob is a huge fan of AJ's chat room, and he can easily access this in chat room favorites. So on the menu, so he doesn't have to go searching for it every time. So that's cool. So we'll then add his image, and we're gonna do Jake. Perfect. Add Jake. Sweet. Jake's in there. Now let's do another developer of ours, Joseph. He's working on the web version. Let's say he's favorited AJ's. Has favorited AJ's chat room. Okay, and let's change his bubble here. Change this bubble. Go with Joseph. Perfect. Close out. Just center. Centered. Okay. And let's head back to AJ Picard 13, and let's go with something. Let's say I booted. Cool123 from the chat room. Sweet. Okay, so now you have some cool activity going on. Now let's go with what does iOS call? Let's do images. Let's just name this images. So that was around. Actually, I'm just gonna do this one step better. So this separation is. I don't like that. Let's go to 30, and that's 22. Let's actually move this up to 20. I don't like having like. Here we go. I don't like having like 25 like odd numbers or not numbers ending in 0 separating. I'm telling you, it just looks better when you do it like this. So I'm gonna actually drag this down here. 30. It's good separation. Let's name how about media? Media. Okay, so here we're gonna have a bunch of like GIFs and pictures that are gonna be shown. But maybe what we can do is I can put a button right here that says see. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, this is a genius idea. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lower this down to 19. I'm gonna make it light, and then I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it this highlighter. purple. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make these bold so they stick out. Yeah, that looks way better. Make these bold, okay. And still 30, still 20, okay, perfect. And I actually kind of want to do this. So I kind of want to bring this guy down. So I'm going to have this see all. I actually kind of want to lower this to, I think it has to be like 15. Yeah. So this guy's going to be right down here. He's going to be at 20. He's going to be at the bottom. Actually, I think it needs to be 10. 15 maybe. Yeah. Increments and 5s always good for spacing, guys. Just saying. So then, so now I have this. So now when a user, if they want to see like see all, we could tap this, and I'll make another video of adding animation to these wireframes. But then, what can happen is this see all will get bumped down and push all the media down. And what we can do is have this whole box almost be scrolling. That will allow the user to see all of the activity going on. So then media, I'm gonna do the same thing. Let's make some rectangles. Maybe let's see how 100 by 100 looks. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so then can we fit 3? Perfect. Spacing is, okay, so maybe we can add 5 to the width. Let's do okay, so let's copy this. All right, that looks a lot better, I think. Let's just keep copying. Let's make separation of 10. So it's nice and spaced out here. Right, so you definitely want this. And then let's do one more, 10. Don't worry, I'm gonna fix all that. So I'm gonna highlight all these, just holding shift. And I'm actually gonna bump them. I'm gonna bump them to 10. And I might actually want to lower the height on this. Now that I look at it. So let's lower the height. And then let's bring these closer together. So 10. Because you want to have room at the bottom for see all. So these are the 9 most recent images that people have posted in here. So let's start adding. So what I do usually is I go to Unsplash, and I just pick random images. So let's collect you, download, sweet, and this cool, download. So we need 9. You're cool, bro. Let's do this. Oh wow, that's beautiful. That's 4. I always give credit as well, obviously. This is just for demo purposes. Always give credit to these people that are creating these photos. Really good. To get them recognized as well, since they are creating these. So that's, I believe, 6. Oh, plants, love plants. 7. Gotta do some VR. 8. Island vibes. 9. Okay, so let's go back. Super easy. All I'm gonna do is go to image, choose, and let's go downloads. Let's make this guy the island first. Probably gonna be massive. Okay, that actually worked really well. Okay, Figma, don't blow up on me. Okay, sweet. All right, let's go to the next one. Next image. Choose. And then it's gonna import. VR, same thing. Image. And let's do Kathy. Perfect. Oh no. Just kidding, that's the plant. Okay, then we're gonna go back, image, choose image. It's the beach vibe. Image. And Almost done, guys. Sorry about this. And yeah, a faster computer, this would be. I wonder if I can highlight all these, make these images. Yes, perfect. Choose image. I believe this guy's next. Parker. All right. Next image. Choose. Done that. Okay, sweet. Next image is this. Box, I think is the last image. All right, so we got all our pictures done. So what I'm gonna do now, I hate these squares, right? They look like squares. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to add a little radius to them. So add corner radius. Now they're looking really nice. So now I'm gonna highlight them all again, and I want to see what it looks like to add a little shadow. Oh, that's looking really nice. Wonder what the 20 blur. Too much. Oh, see, it's looking really nice. Okay, perfect. This is perfect. Let's actually move this up a tad to 20, and then let's bring you down to here. So this from this around 15. Perfect. All right, so this whole side's done. It's looking pretty nice. Kind of still think this is too big. And I think I need to make this bold. Yeah. Yep, that's what I had to do. So I'm gonna do that. Lower this size, make this bold. Perfect. All right, so we got this side done. I'm gonna just actually go through and create the chat room feed real quick. Maybe I can do this. Maybe 20, and then 20, 20, 20, 20. All right, so then let's say, hey everyone, what's going on? All right, and let's actually, what I'd like to do, we actually might have to delete some of these. Highlight these guys, bring them down here so I can get this situated. I'm gonna have my username right below my profile picture now. See, that looks way better since we have more room to work with. So what's the distance? Gotta make it at least 10. And what I'm gonna do is I'm then gonna increase this to 25. So hey, you know, you wanna see what the hell is going on, right? So sorry, what the heck is going on? Didn't mean to curse there. So all right. So I'm gonna make this purple again. Follow the purple theme. And then we're gonna raise this guy, and we're gonna give him a 20 pixel distance, and we're gonna change his image. Let's go back to team pictures. Chad, and let's make this guy Jake. And his is Jacob123. Jake. Oh, just kidding. See, I do this too. I can just actually just option. And let's make this Jacob123. Okay, sweet. And then bring this down, same thing. It's already centered. And maybe he can do AJ Picard 913. Nothing much, man. Let's do this. Just laying on, let's say, just walking through, just watering my plants. All right, so we can do here is distance 25, and that should be about right. And let's do one of these. And let's make this like this. Perfect. And what we can do is, how are we going okay, so maybe to share the picture, we can do something along these lines. And what we can do is lower this guy. Let's make it like right in the middle. And let's just so we drag this guy over here, and let's make it like this. Got a better idea. So that we keep everything in line. I don't want it to get looking kind of stupid here. So maybe I can make this as big as this, right? Get a little wider. Let's make it a little wider, and let's make it 25. And then that way, it'll look like this, right? And we can have some separation. 20. All right, so let's do something like this, kind of like how this is looking, just going off the limb here, and then when someone can then tap this image and it'll kind of like pop up like this if they want, and it'll zoom up, zoom in. We can make that animation quickly through Figma, but we're not going to do that right now. We're going to keep going. So let's keep doing this. So I believe it's 25, so we're going to be at 20. We're going to bring this guy down here. Okay, so that's in the middle. Let's go. Joseph responds and says, AJ Picard 913, just working on some coding. Okay, so that's good. Bring that Jake's thing here. Joseph at Joseph. That's perfect. I'm actually just going to go change the picture in a second. But what I'm going to do here first is just get everything in line. Let's bring this guy down. And let's make this guy at Alexander 1, 2, 3. Okay? So that's good. We get another guy. Make sure this is centered. I believe it is. Yep. And okay, let's go back to AJ. And then let's do Jacob again. Let's do this. So let's just say this chat room just started, so there's only 5 messages. So Alexander's got to get changed to AJ. Let's see, perfect. So sweet. And let's go to this. Making a YouTube video on how to design in Figma. Perfect. And let's do this. Make this like that. Let's see if I can get some more real estate. And let's center this. And one more over. Can I actually? Probably not. Nope. Alright, so cool. So we're getting some things going along here. Really starting to like how this looks. And maybe I at the whole channel. Okay, thanks everyone. Thanks for sweet. Sounds like you guys are hustling. Except for you, Jacob. LOL. Okay, he's watering his plants. And then maybe he can respond and say, let's do some of the lines. Come on, at AJ Picard 913. Come on, man. You asked me what I was doing. What I would. Not what I'm working on. Okay, so let's expand this. And if you haven't noticed, we kind of lost this aspect. So I think this needs to be light. Yeah, see? Now this is starting to look a lot better. Light, perfect. Okay. And let's make this light. And let's make you light. Oh, and this has to be bold. Okay, all mentions will be in bold. And don't want to do that. And let's do light. Okay, so sweet. So far we got this. And you know, I think this menu, yeah, I like the way this is looking. You know, users can scroll up and down here to check out the feed. They can see the activity, which is going to be constantly scrolling up and down. And then media, any type of media people are sharing. And then we have chat room features. Pretty much. Okay, so I'm gonna do something along the lines of like what we did here. So whenever a user taps search and they go to type, this little box will come down on the recent searches. Same with location, same with filter. So I'm kind of want to keep the same type of feel here with the chat room features. So chat room features, let's go with I'm gonna do I'm actually gonna copy one of these guys. This is perfect. And you know what? Maybe I can search AJ's chat room. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to design the features. I'm not going to design the little pop-up windows because we'll be here forever. But what I'm going to do is at least design this so that I wonder if I can line this up with activity. Perfect. And what's the distance? Perfect. Okay, so we got search. All right, what else do we got? Maybe I definitely do this. Let's do, I think this should be at the top. Scroll down. And maybe I do favorite AJ's chat room. And I think this might have to be a little bigger. So save chat rooms. Let's make it 210. Okay, and let's center this. Perfect. It's looking good. Okay, so this is kind of at the top, right? So definitely gonna want, let's lock this. Definitely gonna want users to look at that first, right? So move this down to 40, and then maybe I can separate that with some text. We do features. I'll just name it features, and let's make it bold, and let's make it. And most importantly, what's this sitting on? 25. Make this 25. All right, so this is actually starting to come along, guys. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. Hopefully, you guys are feeling the same. Knew that was gonna happen. Let's close these. Now, don't worry, I'm gonna organize all this because as you can see, it's getting a little crazy. Actually, I'm gonna do that now. Let's do this. So you always want to keep your stuff organized. So I'm gonna Command G these. I'm gonna call this AJ Chat 1. Then I'm gonna Command G, and then I'm gonna name it Jacob Chat 1. And then I'm gonna do, oh, I didn't change this. Wow, didn't even change this to Joseph. How can I do that to him? And then I'm gonna do, forgot one thing. So we're gonna put this in there with that. Then, okay, so then that's good. Let's do the same thing with Joseph. Command G, Joseph, chat 1. And then let's do this. Alexander, chat 1. And then now, AJ, chat 2. So the second chat. And now, Jacob, chat 2. Okay, sweet. So now I'm starting to really lower some stuff down. Let's do group this, activity 1, activity 2, activity 3, activity 4, activity 5. And let's group these guys to, let's call these headers. Yeah, headers. Same thing. I just want to keep things super organized here. Header 2, this should be called headers 2, and this should be headers 1. Okay, so then pictures. Let's group all these together. Group pictures. All right. This is name this title. Okay, and now name this back. AJ favorite chat room. Features. So this is header. Let's go feature header, so I know. And then let's name this search AJ's chat room. Okay. As you can see, this I don't think is centered. Perfect. Now it's centered. Okay, so we got the search feature down. How far away is 20? Let's make it like 30. Actually, I kind of like 25. And actually, 20 is actually good, I think. Perfect. All right, so we got that. Now we're gonna see what else. Let's check out our icons here. See if I can find a pin. Oh, I'm gonna copy this just in case. Is there a music button? Okay, so here we go. So I'm gonna copy this guy as well. Okay, so this. Oh shoot, don't want to do that. Alright, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna quickly come over here and we're gonna paste this guy right here. And then we're gonna do the same thing. Actually, no. Screw the heart. So we got. Oh no! I actually need to copy this guy. Okay, and get rid of you. All right. So then, okay. So we got that. So I'll explain that in a second. We're then gonna need to. I know there's an art one here. Oh, perfect. We have location, so let's do this. You're gonna want to know the location of this chat room. Put this here. Okay. Oh, add member. So do I have that here? No, I do not. All right, so I actually forgot. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Move that up to 40. All right, so then, real quick, I'll get back to that in a second. I just want to get these symbols down. Let's see here. Icons, this has to be. This is the only long part about designing. Trying to find specific icons that I need. And I swear they had it. Oh, here we go. So we're gonna need this because this is gonna be our add members. Add members, and then oh, need notifications. Okay. Oh wait, I have this. Perfect, right here. All right, perfect. And then let's do. I just need a pin. I need a pin, people. I need a pin. I can't believe they don't have a pin in here. Figma icons. Maybe it's you. All right, we're just gonna scratch the pin. Yep, scratch it. Don't have time for it. All right, so let's do this. So we got search. Definitely, maybe we can add notifications. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Move features down. And what I'm gonna do up here is, I'm actually gonna move this up like this. And I'm gonna call this toggle. And I'm actually gonna move this down, maybe even 40, yeah. And so let's do favorite chat rooms, and let's make the toggle, keep them green. So people know, good separation. How far, 40 or 39. And let's make this, how wide are you, sir? 210 by 32, 210. And let's make sure that this is centered. And let's turn on notifications. Perfect. And let's center that. Nope, just kidding. Okay, so that's centered. Perfect. Okay, so then here's another thing we're gonna have to do. So how big is this symbol? This is 35 by 36 by 36. Perfect. And we're gonna make this. I did Control C to easily do that. Unless I have a different green. Let's make these. Let's make this. I wonder if I can easily. Oh, just kidding. And we're gonna want to make you white still. Perfect. Keep that. I like this green here. I like the way what we're working with. And okay, so we're gonna drag this guy down. So we're gonna turn off chat room music. Maybe, yeah. Disable. and maybe this is enable. Okay, so disable chat room music. So when users join, the owner can add chat room music to their chat room, which I think is pretty cool. How big is this? I don't know. Kind of want it smaller. Actually, kind of want to do 19. I wonder if I can make this. I don't like how big these are. I'm sorry. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Make these 19. And we have to also make this light. And I wonder if I can go like this. Or maybe if I, no. Let's center this. Centered, this is centered. Yeah, let's add the pictures like that. I might change it later on, but for now, let's do 25. Let's make this 19. I think this looks way better, to be honest. A lot smaller, a lot cleaner. And make this 19. Oh, why does it keep doing that? 19. Okay, sweet. 19. AJ and Jake out here dying laughing. Okay, perfect. Oh, perfect. Alright, so that's good. Alright, so then I'm going to move this stuff down. I'm going to move this down. Let's make this actually green. What do you say? Let's make this green. And so this is going to be 30. And this is going to be 30. And this is going to be, oh, got to group these. Sound on. Oh, sound off, really. Okay. This is going to be 30. Perfect. And then we have features. So let's add some basic features that we're going to have in the app. Let's make this 40. And perfect. Let's search. Let's make this 30 away. So search AJ's chat room. And then let's make this chat room location. And how big is this? 210. So we gotta do the same thing so everything lines up correctly. And how far away? I don't know if I like that. Let's make this 20. 20. 20. Center U. And make this 20. Actually, I think I have to bring this. I have to actually see the x-axis, x1327. Wait. All right, so perfect. Okay, let's make this 210. Chat room location. Let's move. Whoops. Move you over like that. Actually, kind of. So this is AJ's search. AJ's chat room. Make this white. And so this has got to go in here. It's got to go in here. Can I put it in there? Nope, because it's a symbol. And then I'm going to delete U again. AJ chat room location. Let's make this white. Almost done, guys. Hope you're really enjoying this as much as I am. And let's make this guy same color as this guy. Sweet. And you need to do the same thing. All right. Wonder if I move this guy over a little. Now I know. See, that was the issue. These weren't lined up. Perfect. Center. Center. All right, so there's two features. Then we're gonna do this. How big are you, my friend? 35 by 35. 35 by 35. Control C. Make them this color. And then we're gonna do. Let's just make it 210 by 30. By 32. And the radius. Make this 30. Radius of 10. What's the shadow on this guy? Shadow is 15 by 4. Effects. 15 by 4. Perfect. And let's make you this. Oh, no. Make you. Perfect. Okay. Add users. And let's make you guys white. And center this. Okay, group these guys together. Let's name it add users. Chatroom location. And let's do, yep, perfect. Start closing all these, stay organized. As you can see, it starts to get pretty insane. So let's just do those three features for now. And then, wow, I'm really liking how this looks. Wow, okay. And then let's do this. Oh, right. One more feature. Let's do share. Share. There's got to be share on here. Share. First one to find share wins. Come on, where are you? Wonder, might use this because I kind of like that symbol. I don't like the old share symbol. If I can't find it, I think I'm going with that. I'm gonna rotate it shit so I can show you guys how to rotate as well. Okay, you know, I think I might just kind of like this. Let's do this. Instagram made it cool. Let's oh, I kind of like it horizontal. I was gonna see this minus 90. No, it's 92. I kind of like it like this. I do a little 35 action. 35. Yeah. Do this. Let's bring this guy down. Center him up. Let's bring him down to here. Share chat room. Center this. Perfect. And let's, oh, no. And you have to come out of there. All right, and then group these. Share chat room. All right, so now let's start separating these correctly. So this is 30, right? This has got to be 30. 30. Perfect. All right, so this is looking pretty nice. 30 and 30. Sweet. So last but not least, let's just draw a little simple button here. Let's make it kind of big. Obviously you got to throw this in here. Unfortunately, got to make it like this. Kind of actually want it like that. Add some effects. Let's make this 15 and let's say report chat room. And let's make it 17. Wait, what's this font in here? 17, so that. And yep. Yeah. Oh, just kidding. Yep. Okay. And let's make it light. No, regular. Regular, and make it white. Perfect. Let's group these. Almost done. Report chat room. All right. So then, what we got to do is let's do this. Okay, perfect. Let's add 10 of this. Make this white. Add some effects. 15. Perfect. That's looking hot. And let's do one of these. I like this. Scale you down. And then let's put on this side. Actually, no. Yeah, let's put on this side. So this is where you can okay, so this is going to be a cool animation. User can tap that. Let's see, start typing here. Send message here. Create message here. All right, so let's make this like, what do we say, 20 pixels? Make this 19, 20 pixels. And perfect. And let's make it purple again. But here's the thing. Drop the opacity. See opacity. To we can do 50. 50. All right. All right. So this is actually looking pretty good, guys. How far away is this? Thinking about doing this, moving these guys up to 40, and let's move these guys. So this is, and that way we can. Oh, let's lock you. Where you at, rectangle? Where you at, rectangle? Lock, please. Okay. And let's move these guys up as well. Far away. One down. Perfect. Okay, so that's looking really good. Well, I think so. Alrighty, so there we have it. So this is gonna be, sorry for the noise there. This is gonna be called AJ's chat room. It's gonna be called chat room design. Chat room. All right, so sweet. Oh no. Oh no. Why are these off of there? All right, so now I'm gonna organize this just a little further. Hold on. So, we gotta add text box. Text box. So let's just say, let's call this bang, 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 and then the rectangle. Lock you. Alright, so we're gonna go like this. We're gonna group these left side. And then we're gonna go this, this. Group these. Call it middle. And we're gonna go this, media, this. We're gonna call this right side. And we're gonna lock you, we're gonna throw you in there. Throw you right in here. Perfect. All right, so we now have chat room design. So can't thank you guys enough for watching me do all that. Sorry for the long video. Had a ton of fun. That was like an hour or something. But yeah, really excited to upload this and make more videos. Thanks for watching, guys.